A senior mobility surgeon recently warned that one of the biggest mistakes older adults make is believing they must stand, squat, or do difficult workouts to stay healthy. In reality, many seniors become weaker because they stop moving completely after balance problems or fatigue begin. But according to rehabilitation specialists, simple chair-based exercises can still help support
circulation,
mobility,
posture,
and daily independence. Even gentle seated movement may help the body stay more active and responsive after 70. And today, you'll learn 5 simple anti-aging chair exercises designed especially for seniors who feel too weak or unstable to stand safely. Many seniors believe that once standing becomes difficult, meaningful exercise is no longer possible. But according to many surgeons and rehabilitation experts, this is one of the biggest misunderstandings about aging and mobility. Even when standing feels uncomfortable, tiring, or unsafe, the body can still benefit greatly from gentle seated movement. Chair-based exercises allow seniors to stay active while reducing pressure on the knees, hips, balance system, and lower back. This makes movement feel safer and more manageable for people who struggle with weakness or instability. As many physical therapists explain, seated exercises can still help support
circulation,
flexibility, joint comfort, and muscle activity. For many older adults, chair exercises are not a lesser form of movement. In fact, rehabilitation specialists often recommend seated movement because it allows seniors to continue exercising without overwhelming the body or increasing fear of falling. In simple terms, backhand index pointing right movement does not stop just because standing becomes difficult. Backhand index pointing right, the body still responds positively to gentle activity while seated. This approach is especially helpful for seniors who feel weak easily, struggle with balance, recover slowly, or feel nervous about falling. The goal is not intense exercise. The goal is helping the body stay active safely, comfortably, and consistently over time. Many exercise programs unintentionally exclude seniors who have limited mobility. Videos often show movements that require strong balance, standing endurance, or difficult floor exercises that may feel unrealistic for older adults dealing with weakness, stiffness, or instability. As a result, many seniors slowly begin believing, "I can't exercise anymore." But according to mobility specialists and rehabilitation surgeons, accessibility is one of the most important parts of healthy aging. When movement feels safer and more manageable, people are far more likely to stay active consistently. Safe seated exercises allow seniors to continue moving regardless of strength level, balance limitations, joint sensitivity, or fatigue levels. This matters because long periods of inactivity often increase stiffness, weakness, circulation problems, and fear of movement. Chair exercises remove many of the physical and mental barriers that prevent seniors from staying active regularly. In simple terms, backhand index pointing right easier movement often leads to more consistent movement. Backhand index pointing right consistent movement supports healthier aging. The body does not require extreme workouts to benefit. Very often, it simply needs regular movement that feels safe, controlled, and achievable. That is why many surgeons and physical therapists recommend chair-based exercise programs for seniors who still want to maintain comfort, confidence, mobility, and independence in everyday life. Seated marching is one of the safest and easiest ways to help activate circulation while remaining comfortably seated. Many rehabilitation specialists recommend this movement because it gently encourages lower body activity without placing heavy pressure on the knees, hips, or lower back. To perform this exercise, sit upright in a sturdy chair. Slowly lift one knee. Lower it gently. Then repeat with the other leg. The movement should remain slow, smooth, and controlled without rushing. Even though the exercise looks simple, it helps activate important muscles in the legs and hips while encouraging healthy blood flow throughout the lower body. Many seniors notice that seated marching helps reduce feelings of stiffness or heaviness after sitting for long periods. It may also help the body feel warmer, looser, and more responsive before beginning additional movement exercises. According to mobility experts, Gentle circulation-focused exercises are especially important after 70 because inactivity can gradually reduce lower body responsiveness over time. In simple terms, backhand index pointing right gentle leg movement supports circulation. Backhand index pointing right better circulation supports comfort and mobility. This exercise is especially useful for seniors who tire easily,
Cannot stand safely.
or feel unstable during movement. The goal is not intensity. The goal is helping the body stay active safely and comfortably. As people age, long periods of sitting can significantly reduce lower body activity. According to many physical therapists and rehabilitation specialists, inactive muscles gradually become weaker, tighter, and less responsive over time when they are not used regularly. When the legs remain inactive for too long, many seniors begin noticing stiffness during walking, slower movement, reduced balance confidence, and discomfort when standing up. This is why gentle seated movement becomes so important. Simple seated marching helps reactivate the muscles in a safe and controlled way without overwhelming the body or placing too much pressure on sensitive joints. The goal is not speed, intensity, or exhaustion. The goal is helping the legs stay engaged regularly so the body continues responding to movement more comfortably. Over time, repeated seated movement may help support mobility,
Circulation.
coordination, and movement confidence. Many surgeons and mobility experts explain that small daily movement habits are often more beneficial than occasional intense workouts that feel difficult to maintain. In simple terms, backhand index pointing right, even gentle movement sends positive signals to the muscles. Backhand index pointing right regular movement helps the body stay more responsive over time. Even small movements matter when they are performed consistently and safely. Many seniors focus mostly on leg strength while forgetting how important upper body mobility is for everyday independence. According to movement specialists and rehabilitation experts, healthy shoulder mobility plays a major role in performing daily activities comfortably and safely. Simple actions such as reaching for objects, getting dressed, lifting light items, or maintaining posture while sitting, all depend heavily on shoulder and upper body movement. That is why seated arm raises are often recommended for seniors with limited mobility or balance concerns. To perform this exercise,
Sit upright comfortably.
slowly raise both arms within a comfortable range. Then lower them gently and with control. The movement should stay smooth, relaxed, and free from sudden strain. This exercise helps reduce upper body stiffness caused by inactivity or long sitting periods. It may also help the shoulders feel looser and more responsive during daily tasks. Many physical therapists encourage slow arm movements because they help maintain joint mobility without overwhelming the body. In simple terms, backhand index pointing right gentle shoulder movement helps support daily independence. Backhand index pointing right mobility improves when joints continue moving regularly. The goal is not large or difficult movement. The goal is helping the upper body stay active, comfortable, and functional over time. Fast or forced arm movement can place unnecessary stress on the shoulders, neck, and upper back, especially for seniors dealing with stiffness, weakness, or reduced flexibility. According to surgeons and rehabilitation specialists, sudden movement often increases tension instead of improving mobility. That is why slow, controlled movement patterns are strongly encouraged after the age of 70. When exercises are performed gently and without rushing, the joints have more time to move comfortably and safely through their natural range of motion. The body usually responds better when movement feels smooth, controlled, and relaxed, rather than aggressive or forced. Chair exercises are especially helpful because they allow seniors to focus on movement without worrying about standing fatigue, instability, or balance loss. This creates a calmer and safer exercise experience overall. Many physical therapists explain that confidence is an important part of healthy movement. When exercises feel safer and more comfortable, seniors are often more willing to stay active consistently. Over time, controlled movement may help support joint comfort,
Posture.
flexibility, and movement confidence. In simple terms, backhand index pointing right slow movement protects sensitive joints. Backhand index pointing right comfortable movement is easier to maintain consistently over time. Ankle movement is often overlooked, but according to mobility experts and rehabilitation specialists, it plays a very important role in circulation, balance, and walking comfort. As people age, long sitting periods and reduced movement can make the ankles feel stiffer and less responsive over time. That is why simple ankle rotations are commonly recommended in chair-based exercise programs for seniors. To perform this movement, lift one foot slightly off the floor. Slowly rotate the ankle in gentle circles. Then switch directions and repeat on the other side. The movement should remain smooth and controlled without forcing the joint. Even though this exercise appears very simple, it helps keep the ankle joints active while encouraging healthy blood flow throughout the lower legs and feet. It is especially useful for seniors who sit for long periods, feel stiffness in the lower body, or experience reduced movement confidence while walking. Many physical therapists explain that healthy ankle mobility helps support smoother and more stable movement during daily activities. In simple terms, backhand index pointing right small ankle movement helps keep the lower body responsive. Backhand index pointing right better circulation supports comfort and flexibility. The goal is not intense exercise. The goal is helping the lower body continue moving safely and comfortably over time. Many seniors experience stiffness, weakness, or discomfort around the knees, especially after long periods of inactivity or sitting. According to rehabilitation specialists and mobility experts, seated knee extensions are one of the safest ways to gently activate the upper leg muscles while remaining comfortably seated. This movement helps strengthen the muscles that support the knees without placing excessive pressure on the joints. To perform this exercise, sit upright in a sturdy chair. Slowly extend one leg forward. Hold briefly in a comfortable position. Then lower the leg slowly and switch sides. The movement should remain smooth and controlled without forcing the knee to lock aggressively. Even though the exercise is simple, it helps activate the thigh muscles, which play an important role in supporting knee stability and everyday movement. Many seniors notice that gentle leg activation helps reduce feelings of heaviness, stiffness, or sluggishness in the lower body. According to physical therapists, controlled seated exercises are often safer and easier to maintain consistently than intense standing workouts. In simple terms, backhand index pointing right's stronger leg muscles help support safer movement. Backhand index pointing right controlled motion helps reduce unnecessary joint stress. This exercise is especially helpful for seniors who feel weak while walking, standing, or moving for longer periods during the day. As people age, weaker leg muscles can make simple daily activities feel more difficult and tiring. Tasks such as standing up from a chair, walking safely, climbing stairs, or maintaining balance while moving often depend heavily on thigh strength and knee support. According to many physical therapists and rehabilitation specialists, loss of lower body strength is one of the main reasons seniors begin feeling less confident during movement. That is why gentle seated strengthening exercises are commonly recommended for older adults with limited mobility or balance concerns. Controlled knee extensions help activate the leg muscles gradually without placing overwhelming stress on the joints. The movement remains gentle, stable, and easier to control compared to many standing exercises. The goal is not intense training or exhaustion. The real goal is helping the body maintain movement capacity safely and consistently over time. Even gentle seated leg exercises may help improve coordination,
Circulation.
leg responsiveness, and movement confidence. Many surgeons explain that maintaining lower body activity is important for preserving independence later in life. In simple terms, backhand index pointing right consistent gentle movement helps the legs stay more functional. Backhand index pointing right better leg function supports safer and more confident daily movement. Small movements performed regularly can still create meaningful long-term benefits. Many seniors experience stiffness through the middle and upper body due to long sitting periods, reduced activity, and natural age-related muscle tightness. According to mobility specialists and rehabilitation experts, gentle torso movement plays an important role in maintaining flexibility, posture, and overall movement comfort during daily activities. Simple seated twisting exercises can help keep the spine and core area more active without requiring difficult standing movement. To perform this exercise, sit upright comfortably in a sturdy chair. Slowly rotate the upper body to one side. Return gently to the center. Then repeat on the opposite side. The movement should remain slow, smooth, and comfortable without forcing the spine or twisting aggressively. This exercise helps encourage gentle mobility through
The waist.
lower back, upper back, and core muscles. It may also improve body awareness and help reduce feelings of stiffness caused by prolonged sitting. Many physical therapists recommend slow torso movement because it supports flexibility while keeping the exercise safe and controlled. In simple terms, backhand index pointing right gentle twisting helps reduce stiffness. Backhand index pointing right better mobility supports easier daily movement. The goal is not deep stretching. The goal is helping the body stay mobile, comfortable, and responsive over time. Core movement plays a major role in many everyday activities, including turning in bed, reaching for objects, standing up from a chair, and maintaining proper posture while walking or sitting. When the middle of the body becomes stiff, even simple movements can start to feel slower, more limited, and less comfortable over time. According to surgeons and rehabilitation specialists, maintaining gentle core mobility is important for preserving functional independence in later life. This is because the core muscles help connect upper and lower body movement, allowing smoother coordination during daily tasks. Chair-based torso twists are especially useful because they provide gentle movement without requiring standing balance, floor exercises, or risky positions that may cause instability. This makes them highly accessible for seniors who experience weakness, balance concerns, joint stiffness, or fear of falling. The goal of these exercises is not deep stretching or intense training. The real goal is maintaining enough mobility in the spine and core so that daily movements remain comfortable, safe, and manageable. Many physical therapists emphasize that even small improvements in core flexibility can have a noticeable impact on daily independence. In simple terms, backhand index pointing right a mobile core supports easier daily movement. Backhand index pointing right easier movement supports long-term independence. Keeping the core active helps the body move as one coordinated system rather than feeling stiff or restricted. Remember, aging does not mean movement should stop. According to many surgeons and rehabilitation experts, gentle, consistent movement is one of the best ways to support independence, comfort, and confidence later in life. Even small seated exercises can help the body stay more active, mobile, and responsive over time. If you found this video helpful, thumbs up, please like the video. Memo comment below and tell us which chair exercise felt easiest for you. Bell and subscribe for more senior health and